We are just outside Southern Landscape Renovations, just walked out, and also just finished up lunch with Steve from Outdoor Designs. And so this brings me up, we had these two contractors that we just visited, and I want to hit on the last part of the sales process. So we talked about pre-qualification, qualification, and we talked about the close yesterday. So it leaves rapport build and inform and educate. So what does that mean? And which one's more important? A lot of people, I want to build rapport. So they automatically go to rapport. I want to get a friendship. I want to get a relationship. And that is important, but it's not the most important. And in fact, I put that at the end of the list. Rapport build, and I don't mean that in a negative way, and I don't mean it as don't build a friendship, don't build rapport, because trustworthiness and things like that help with the buying process. And so you want to have that kind of a friendship or that kind of a relationship with your business partners. However, for a lot of salespeople, the rapport side of it becomes the crutch. It's the easiest for most salespeople, right? We're friendly, we're outgoing, we love to talk, and so we can easily have a conversation. You know, talking with a gentleman about his daughter's playing softball, or about you know, another guy's kids in hockey. I could talk about hockey and fishing all day long. And so it's really easy. Once you get going, you find that the whole meeting was a rapport build. And we didn't move the relationship forward. And that's what every meeting needs to do. You need to move the relationship forward. How do we get closer to closing a job, to trying a product, whatever the case may be. So we had lunch today. That was a great rapport build. We met with Steve. We talked fishing, we had lunch, we shared food, laughs and all that kind of fun stuff. And so we built some rapport. We had a little bit of inform and educate in there as well. But outside of Southern Landscape Restoration, we had a conversation there on inform and educate. And we were informing him and educating him on dimensional flagstone and coda. And specifically about double-sided walls and the construction of double-sided walls, doing a freestanding seat wall application, and how you can make turns and curves as well as a straight wall. How to efficiently then take that and build on that same site a structural wall or a retaining wall with the same product. So helping him become more efficient on a job with one single product on that project, rather than 2 or 3 different products to build the walls, to build specifically a structural wall, and then to do seat walls and a grill island and so on and so forth, and how he could do that with our coda wall. Dimensional flagstone, we hit on the features and benefits of it, but we educated him on the installation. That it's similar. Everybody gets concerned about wet cast products, and does it install the same as dry cast? Is it install the same as the pavers I'm used to? And yes. So we walked through the cross section using a dense graded aggregate base, the right proper elevations or steps to compact that base, bedding sand and screeding and setting it, the compaction of it, so on and so forth. That's inform and educate, followed by rapport, followed by a close. And in this case, our close was another meeting, coming back down and over here to see him in about 3 weeks, meet him on a job site, and that's our close. So there you go, 5 steps to the sales cycle: pre-qualify, qualify, inform and educate, rapport, and close. You want to dig deeper? We want to talk more about it? Hit the button, message me, and let's go deeper into each one of those steps. If you got questions, got thoughts, hit that message button. Let's talk. See you at the next stop. Hey guys, so we just got to this landscape contractor's office, Sexton Landscape and Lawn Care in Daphne, Alabama. And I am out here. I was just inside talking with them, but you can see the outdoor patio or display center, but they've got it laid out. It's an outdoor living space that gives a homeowner the ability to have that feeling as if they're in their backyard. So it's not just a bunch of swatches on the ground, come out and pick your color. They've laid this out, a nice pathway. You can see the softscapes, the plant material, the artificial turf, and the lighting. It really lays out everything that they are capable of doing and that they do for customers, for a prospective customer to see. So inside the office, they had a beautiful conference room, nice table, all kinds of job photos, beautiful photos up on the wall of projects they've done in different types of projects, along with a TV screen, a large table to lay out a set of plans. So I want to hit back on qualification. As a contractor, they're qualifying their homeowners. So when a homeowner calls in on a lead or wants to get an estimate, they bring them here. They bring the homeowner here, and they sit down and they start to talk about ideas. And they get the homeowner in here, not for them just to get the ideas of what the homeowner wants, but so that the homeowner can see the type of work that this company can do. They see those photos on the wall, the before and after pictures. They see the accolades, the accreditations on the wall from the associations or certifications that this company has. They can come out and see the craftsmanship firsthand, from the paving that's been done, the installation of the artificial turf, how they do lighting. So they're setting up themselves to that homeowner. That homeowner can make that decision. At the same time as they're in there in the office, they can go through the project. They can show them samples of plant material. They can put the design up on the TV. They can walk it through. And this contractor, in the comfort of his own space, in his own office, in the conference room, can qualify that homeowner. What is the budget? Is this a customer that we want to continue to work with, that fits our company model, that fits what we do as a company? And that's a huge deal on both the customer's comfort level to work with this company, and on this company's ability to understand, is this the homeowner I want to be working with? So a really cool qualification tab for the contractor. Gorgeous display, nice work by Sexton Landscape here in Daphne, Alabama. And we're gonna move on to the next one. All right, guys, so Warner Turf, Mobile, Alabama. So we started out Madison, Mississippi, Hattiesburg, Gulfport, Mobile, Daphne, Fairhope. We've been all over the Gulf Coast. It's been a blast riding with Martha, and we're finishing up our last visit here, Warner Turf. Just got done meeting with Eric, the manager. Obviously you can see behind me, we got a little bit of a display going here. But really just kind of want to recap. We're here, if you can only imagine, we're finishing up, but I'm counting pallets. All right, so we've talked about that. Every time we stop somewhere, we count pallets. We make sure, you don't have to count pallets at the same place every time you go visit, but you got to make sure you have it, right? And because we're reworking this market, we're kind of starting it over from scratch. We're counting pallets at every location we stop at so that we can get a great idea of the market size. So counting pallets again here at Warner Turf. Wanted to just hit on, really this whole week has been about the 5 steps to the sales process. And you've heard from it. You've heard number 1, pre-qualify. So do your research before you show up. Understand a little bit about who you're talking to. Show them respect of their time and yours, that you took the time out to know who they are before you come in and start peddling your service or your wares or whatever the case is. Number 2 was qualify. So make sure that you're qualifying that customer, whether it's a homeowner, a contractor, or a dealer, throughout that visit. How big are they? What are they doing? What type of work do they do? Are they a right fit? Are they going to be a good partner? Number 3 is inform and educate, right? So that can be anything, informing them and educating them on your product, sample drop, and talking about installation, talking about marketing practices, talking about the business side of our industry and overhead recovery and bidding and things like that. So inform and educate them in some form or fashion. Building some rapport. Again, if we're going to talk hockey, I gotcha. And then 5, a close, right? And that is, obviously, if you can get a sale, that's what we're looking for. If you can get a project, a PO, an SO, whatever the case is. But at the bare minimum, That close is that next meeting. I'm coming back. Can we meet Tuesday or Wednesday that week? I'll shoot you a text the Monday before, and so on and so forth. So that's it. The 5 steps to the sales process. Hit that message button. Let me know if you've got questions. Let's dive deeper into it. If you're like, hey, I don't understand, inform and educate, let me know in the message there, and let's connect. So, Warner Turf, Hardscape Nate, on the road with Hardscape Nate, Martha with me, and I think we're heading to Atlanta next. Keep watching, and we'll see you there.